Handy X. Can we fix this all the laptop that is turning off after a few minutes? Let's have a look in this video. Now in these videos we have this Hyundai X laptop, model number W76TUN. What's wrong with this laptop? It randomly shuts down. Now let's have a look at the fan and see what is going on. So let's open it up and have a look. Now this has an easy access window in here, so we can check it out from here, and we don't have to disassemble all the laptop. Okay, so the laptop is sound. I don't think the fan was even connected. Wait, I unplug it now when I remove it. Okay, so let me remove the fan from the chassis. Okay, because the fan, you see, is stuck on the chassis in here. Let me remove this. Okay. Okay, so let's put this aside. Now let's connect the fan. Okay, so this goes something like this, right? Okay, so fan is connected. Let's put the screws on the side. Let's come with the power supply. Okay, so what kind of charger we have in here? We have an Acer charger in here. Acer charger. Let me find the... Okay, so this is the connector. 19 volts. Okay, so coming with 19 volts. We have 10 milliamps turning on the laptop. You know what I want to do? I want to remove the hard drive, because if we are going to turn it on and off and on and off to test the fan, I don't want to damage the window installation. Okay, so let's remove the hard drive. Now this was upgraded at some point to an SSD. Okay, so we have no hard drive inside. Let's press the power button. The laptop is on, you see, but there's no fan spinning. Okay, so let's now try to measure a little bit, see if we have any voltages in here. So let's put this on the ground somewhere. Let's see where's a good ground in here. Is this the ground? Okay, so we have 3.3 in here. But we don't have any voltage in here. Okay, so we have the 3.3 that enables the fan. Let me see if I have a fan that uses the same type of connector. Okay, let's see this one. This uses the same type of connector. So plugging this fan in, so still the same, right? Can we test this? So let's come with some temperature. Let's push a little bit. Now, you see the fan is not working. It's beeping because of the temperature and the fan is not working. Okay. So let's have a look under the microscope and see what is going on. Okay, so if we look around, you see this MOSFET in here. What's going on with this MOSFET? Let's put the meter in continuity and let's see from here to here, and it's not shorted. No, it's not shorted. Okay, let me clean that MOSFET. Okay. Let me plug in the fan again. Let's plug in the power again and let's measure. Let me turn on the laptop. Okay, so we cleaned this MOSFET, right? But this MOSFET was not our problem. This MOSFET is okay. Now let's test it. Let me turn it on. Okay, so it's on again. If we come with a multimeter on this connector, and here is the ground, in here we have 3.3, and in here we have 2.7 is going up. You see, it's trying to work. So I think the problem is the fan, right? Can we test it? Let me see if I have a fan. Give me a second. Okay, so I have another fan. So I have this fan in here that has the same type of cable like the other one. So let's see. If I plug this, okay, and let's plug the power cable. Now let me try to start it. Yeah, the fan is working, is it? Okay, so if we check now the voltage on this pin, so on this pin we have 2.46 going up. It's trying to, you see. Okay, so this is the fan control, and this is the fan control. Okay, you see, if I stop the blades, check this out. You see, if I stop the blades, you see it goes to 0 and it gives us the alert. Okay, Let's unplug it, and let's take this away from here. Let's turn off the power supply. Let's remove this, and let's see what's wrong with this fan. Where is it? This one. Now let's take this fan apart. Okay. Can we fix a fan? I mean, my guess the cable is broken somewhere. Is this coming out? This is coming out, right? Now let's remove this tape from here because I think the cable just came loose or something. Oh man, this goes from inside. Can we see anything in here? Oh yeah, check this out. You see that chip? That chip is burned. It's gone with the wind. Okay, so what chip is this? Ah, I can't see anything. What kind of chip is this? Okay, can we see what kind of chip is this? 799. 799. Where can we get the 799 chip? I can't see anything. Can I break one of these? I don't want to break this just to find out that it doesn't have the same chip inside. Okay, so let's see what kind of chip is in here because this is a very similar fan. Maybe we can steal the chip from this. Okay, let's see. This is probably the same board. You know what? I want this one. I'm not interested in this one. Okay. Let me see if I can get to the board. Now this is not a customer fan, right? Don't get confused. Okay, so this is our chip in here. So this is probably our chip in here. Okay. What I want to do is I want to remove this chip. Okay. Okay, so this chip is out now. Okay, so this is the chip, right? Pin number 1 is in here. How do I get this chip out? Any ideas? Okay, let's see. How can we get this chip out? Okay, let's try it. I mean, this is gone anyway, right? They probably use low melted solder in here. So what I want to do, I want to cover in here as much as I can. And let's come with 265 degrees. 265 degrees, we should be okay. Not melting the plastic. It's not even moving. So this board doesn't come out, right? Okay. Okay, no problem. Let's try something else. I'm gonna put a very fine tip, and I'm going to come with some low melt solder in here, and let's see if we can do it. I'm gonna come here on every pin. You see, right? Now let's come in these ones as well. Okay, and now again in here. Let me see, it's moving. Now what I want to do is grab the chip because it's out already, you see? No hit, nothing. Okay, so let's thin a little bit this part in here. Okay, now let's put a little bit of flux. And let's okay, I want to thin them nicely. Beautiful, beautiful. Now this is the broken chip, right? Where's my good chip? Okay, so this is my good chip, right? Okay, it doesn't look very healthy either. Let me see if I can straighten a little bit these pins without destroying the chip. Okay, so now I want to clean it a little bit because I can't see where's pin number 1 and where's pin number 2 and where's pin number 3. Okay, I see it now. Where? Okay. So pin number 1 is, okay, so this goes like this. That's it. Okay, go into your place. Okay, okay, beautiful. Stay there. Now let's come with hot air. Okay, just a little bit because I want just to hold it in place. Okay, look at this. This is beautiful. Now I want to come and do every pin again. Why are you moving? You see? Let me see. One, two, three. Give me 1 second. Okay. Okay, we put a little more flux in here. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, and 4. And now let's do this side in here. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, so let's test it now, right? Now let's put the blade. You think it's gonna work? I don't know. Let's see. Okay, so we'll see if it starts moving once it gets hot, right? We have no voltage in here yet, so it's not gonna start. Okay. So it needs to warm up a little more. Let me try to push it. Okay, so it should be working now, right? No worries, no worries. Let's have a look again. Maybe we still have one pin that is not soldered properly. Okay, so let's come again. 300 and 270 I'm gonna come, okay? The last one, this one, it goes under somewhere. It's not this one. This has to go somewhere, right? Okay, it goes in here. Okay, so it's all okay in here. Okay, so this fuse in here, this fuse in here is okay. Okay, we have the windings in here. We have one. These are not broken, right? Two. And then we have this. This has a hole in it as well. What is it? Oh my god, look at it. This has a hole in it as well. Let me see if the other board has one. What is it? It's this one, right? Okay, so let's take this chip from here as well. This is really not worth it, if you ask me. I mean, it makes a nice video, right? Is it worth it? No. How much can this phone cost? Can we find this phone? No. Of course we can't find this phone. We're gonna find this phone. Okay, so how do I grab this chip now? I have to push it from under there. Okay, it's out. Okay, so I have the chip again. Let's see, if this has a hole in it, maybe this is the how it's supposed to be. This doesn't have any hole, right? Okay, so let's see our board now. This is this. This is a hole, right? Or maybe it's not a hole. Is it a hole? I don't know. Which one is pin number one in this thing? Okay, let's remove this chip from here as well. Which one? This one. Okay. Let's remove it. Okay. Heat a little bit and push it from on. Okay. I think I got the orientation right. Let's see. Okay, so let's have a look. Now pushing this back in here. Let's put the fan. Okay, let's see. Okay, so there's no fire, okay? No fire, no explosion. Let's turn it on. I want to see if that chip is getting hot, okay? So what I want to do is put this back in like there. Yeah, I know it's hot. So why are you not working? Oh yeah, it's working. Check this out. Okay. It's working. It's working. Let me see. Oh my god, I can't believe it. This is so beautiful. Well, it's not actually because I spent 30-40 minutes. Let's put the pan back in. This was something like this. And this was something like this. Okay. Now, since we opened it up, let's put the screws back in. So, I had to break my one of my fans to grab the chips from me. Can't believe it. I can't believe it. To grab the chips from it. We'll see in a minute. There are two chips broken. Okay. Let's see. The moment of truth. How is it? There we go. Okay. So, if I plug the cable in now. Let's see. Okay, so it's not working, right? Because it's off. It would be strange now if it was working. Pressing the power button. The laptop is on. Let's see if it starts. Nah, it's gonna work, I'm sure. I should have lubricated this fan. Okay. And it's working, check it out. You see? This is beautiful, beautiful. One more thing I want to do. Okay, let me turn it off because now it's working. Okay. I should have done it when it was open. One more thing I want to do is I want to open it again. Okay. And what I want to do is lubricate a little bit this fan. Now I'm gonna come with just a tiny drop into this hole. Yeah, beautiful. Look at this beautiful oil. Now let's put the fan, and this is like brand new. We can probably sell this as a new fan. Better than a new fan. But it does have new chips inside, so it is sort of a new fan. Let's see again. I think it's going to be okay. It's on. Now, in order to fix this, I had to break this. What was the problem? We found inside two chips that they were broken. This and this, okay? Let's see these chips. Okay, so these were the chips that were broken. Let's clean them a little bit before we threw them away. Now this one, and this one. No. This one has a hole in it in here, you see? You see this hole in here? And the other one is totally burned in here, you see? So we replace these two chips that we took from a donor fan. And after doing that, like magic, it's working again. You see? So this was the video. If you like it, please give it a like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.